What's up guys, Terry Foster here for Chef Talks. Today we're going to talk about chicken. So if you've ever noticed in the grocery store, an entire chicken is way cheaper than getting the breasts or the legs or any of the parts already separated. I'm going to show you how to separate your own chicken and save a ton of money. If that sounds good to you, hit the subscribe, hit the notifications, let's get cooking. Welcome back guys. Today we're talking about chicken. First time I had to do this, I was a young apprentice at a restaurant. I had to do 20 chickens in a day and oh my god, I didn't know what I was doing. I was totally freaked out. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you how to do it, so there's nothing to be afraid of, and really it's that simple, and you're going to save a ton of money if you start doing this, and you'd be surprised how versatile it is to have all these different parts. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is protect your surfaces. You don't want any cross-contamination. So what I do is I pick up disposable tablecloths, put one of those down, and sometimes I'll even put a garbage bag down over my surface as well, just for the extra protection. Cover anything that you don't want to get splashed on. And I like to wear an apron because, well, I mean, I don't want to smell like chicken. So we're going to get started here. I got a whole chicken. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is take it by the wing. You're going to cut around the bone like this, and then scrape a bit just to make sure that it's all detached. You don't want any tendons or anything like that, so we're going to scrape that. Okay, do the other side. So once we got that, you're going to take your cleaver and give that a chop. The other side. Set those aside. So that's the start. That's taking off the wings. Now I'm going to switch to my chef knife. I'm going to cut the skin here. I'm going to follow the meat around the back, all the way back to where I started. Do the same on this side. Cut where the skin is, follow it around the back, all the way back to where I started. Then just give it a snap. You can hear that knuckle break. You can actually see the knuckle here. If you cut behind that knuckle, you can take the leg off just like that. Now if you wanted to further break it down, there is another knuckle right here. You can feel it. If you put your knife right between there, press down, you can cut that off easy too. But I'm going to keep that. So, again, second leg, ready to go. So now what you're left with is just the breast section and the carcass. So if you aim the back of the bird towards you, start at the head, at the skin, just run your knife along that backbone. Your knife's going to choose one side or the other of this backbone. Once you get it started, just drag your knife along that bone. Once you get about halfway down, you're going to notice there's another bone right here. This is going to stop you from being able to continue down. So if you stick your knife just on the other side of the bone, slice right out the back. Now I like to flip my knife around and just follow that bone up. And you can take that off there. So now you can continue down the bone, down the meat. Follow down the bone. Take that skin off the back. Once you get up to the very front, that's where the wishbone is. You can either try to pull out the wishbone like that, or it's really not that much meat. I just usually cut it off that way. Alright, so second one, follow down that backbone. Once you get to that bone, behind it, follow it down. And then because we left that piece of the wing bone on, there's a knuckle right here. If you get in between that, it'll come off. That'll give you a nice chicken supreme. We're going to put our carcass away here. And then you can clean that up. Take off some of that excess fat. You want to keep the skin so you can make it nice and juicy. Any sort of straggling pieces of meat, you can clean that off as well. So you guys, it really is just that easy. Now we have our legs, our breasts, our wings. We even have our carcass that we can use for chicken stock. So basically, we just saved ourselves a ton of money and we got our prep ready for a couple more dishes. So make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notifications because you're going to want to check out how I use these in future videos. So thanks a lot for joining us at Chef Talks and good cooking.